Hey everybody, it's me, Kayla Friday, and welcome back to Little Cahaba Junkin. I hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful week. I hope you had a blessed weekend. I have no idea when you're going to be viewing this video because sometimes my videos upload in 20 minutes and sometimes it takes 20 hours. So whatever day this is posted, I hope that you are blessed. But today is a very fun video. I have on my vintage Pickin hat. And we are going to be going around and taking a look at the beautiful booths that were at Vintage Pickin up in Fort Payne, Alabama. This was their fall event and it was just absolutely beautiful. The vendors put so much effort into getting their booths ready for everyone to come and enjoy. So if you are a vendor and you found our little channel, thank you so much for everything that you did to make it enjoyable for the rest of us. This particular show was huge. I know the last couple we went to were not quite as large because of you know what, and people can't get out of their homes. But everybody was out and about and it was just absolutely beautiful. So I'm just so appreciative to all those vendors that took the time to gather up items and stage them so beautifully and just give us all the inspiration and just give us some joy during this crazy time. So if you're watching, thank you so much. And we also had the pleasure of meeting some of our absolutely precious subscribers. I so enjoyed meeting everybody and it just makes me feel good to hear that our positive messages do help people and make an impact. So that's all we're trying to do. I do love to junk and I love what I do, but the most important thing is just brightening people's day and sharing the love of Jesus and just getting out that good message. So I hope that it does help some of you in some way. And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to show you the haul of all the amazing goodies that I purchased. And then at the very end of the video, I'm going to show you a few little tidbits from my very first vintage booth that we did ourselves. So Little Cahaba Junkin, which was myself, my Aunt Penny, and my mom, and my cousin Hunter, bless his heart. He came down from Huntsville and he even helped me, bless him. So I'm so thankful for all of them. But we had our first booth yesterday and it was so fun. We got to meet a lot of really cool people. You'll have to just overlook my appearance today. I got a little bit red because I forgot about the sun. Didn't wear any sunscreen and my face is red and my eyes are swollen. So y'all just overlook me and just taking all this raw beauty today. But again, be blessed. Let's go take a look around Vintage Pickin and I'll see you back in just a second for the haul. We're here, we're at Vintage Pickin.
Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it there.
Okay, guys, I am telling you, I know I say this on every video, but I literally could have spent my entire paycheck at Vintage Pickin this time, because people have just put so much effort into staging everything so beautifully. Because, you know, that was one thing that I kind of struggle with at my show, is just staging it. You know, I can do it in my house, but I don't have as much inventory, so it's harder to do it at a show with things I'm selling, because I don't have a huge inventory like these people. But they can just stage stuff so beautifully, and you just kind of want to just buy the whole setup because they just have it displayed so beautifully. They're so smart in the way they do that. But the first thing that I purchased is this crock, and I thought it was just beautiful. It doesn't have any big cracks. It does obviously have some small imperfections, but that's what makes it beautiful in my opinion and gives it character. But I thought it would just be beautiful for any season. But I think I'm actually going to take something from my mantle. I have it the way I want it for fall, but I think I'm going to take something from the mantle and actually put this up there. I don't know though, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a try and see if I like it. But this will definitely be somewhere in my home for fall because it's gorgeous. And you could put it in your kitchen and put some wood and metal utensils sticking out of it. That would be gorgeous. You could put a plant in it. You could put it by your garden tub and put like your loofahs and things, sponges and things like that that you use to wash with. So there's lots of options. The second booth that I purchased things from is one of my favorites, Tristan from Down Home Chippy. And y'all, she brought my birdhouse. If you've been on my channel, you and saw my last video from where I went to Vintage Pickin, I am a lunatic and just went off and left a birdhouse that I had bought from her. And she, a sweet subscriber, sent my video to her so that she knew I left it, and she brought it for me. I told her, she asked me if I was going to be coming. I told her I was, and she brought me my birdhouse, and that was so sweet. She didn't have to do that, but she did, and that's just the kind of person she is. She's precious. So the first thing I got is this beautiful wicker basket. Y'all know I'm a sucker for baskets. That was one of my 10 fall essentials, but it's just nice and substantial. I thought it would be really pretty as part of a tablescape. It would be beautiful sitting on a coffee table, not necessarily mine because I have a wicker coffee table, so it would kind of blend in too much, but it would just be gorgeous anywhere in your home. But I thought it would even be pretty like out on the front porch if it's covered. Obviously you don't want to leave anything that's not untreated out in the rain because it will rot, but it would be beautiful on a covered porch with some florals in it as part of your outdoor decor. But it would also be beautiful as well sitting on a bed because a lot of people make cute little beignets, however you say it. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. On their beds, you could put like some little books and slippers, something like that for your guests. So lots of options with that. And I would show my birdhouse, but it's outside because I went ahead and put it out when I got home that day and I forgot to bring it in, but it's just a little wooden birdhouse. But you'll see it as part of my outdoor tour. The second thing that I purchased is this beautiful hanging basket. So the back of it is wicker. In the front of it, I'm gonna do like this where you can kind of see the pattern. It's more spaced apart. This would be gorgeous hanging on your front door with different types of florals for the seasons. It would be beautiful hanging like on an old window or inside an old frame in your home with different stuff in it. It'd be gorgeous on some type of peg rack or some type of, just any type of hanging rack in your home. You could put even a cute little lightweight throw coming out of it. Obviously florals, like I said. You could even hang it in your kitchen and put cookbooks or something in it because it's pretty sturdy. The bottom of it is wooden, so it would hold a good bit. And they've actually got this little metal piece on there. So lots of versatile options with that. And I love to buy pieces that I can kind of change out for the seasons. I do change up my home a lot, but I like just having my big pieces that I can just kind of change out different things for the seasons. So, like I said, obviously, she brought that and I was so excited. Brought my birdhouse, so I'll show it like I said, when I do my outdoor tour, and we will be having our fall home tour. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have my house clean enough to show on camera, because y'all know I live in my house and I work full time, and this house ain't always clean, honey. But the next vendor I want to feature is Jacob from the Grumpy Goat. Y'all know Tristan, I've showed her stuff before, but this is the Grumpy Goat, and his name is Jacob, and y'all, he was absolutely precious too. He was telling me, like I said, these vendors work so hard, but he was telling me that he had a 26-foot U-Haul that he had to unload himself in the rain. And I know that poor thing was about dead by the time he got everything set up. But honey, it was worth it, because your booth was breathtaking as well. But y'all know I am a sucker for brass. And I had to have this because it matches my canister set. And this was $14, which is a pretty good deal. It is nice and heavy. It's just an oil can, and it is so beautiful. And I'd never seen this. This does go with my salt and pepper shakers and my canisters and some of the other pieces I have, and my garlic keep and things like that. So I had to have it. I just loved it. So that will either be on my kitchen counter or in my hutch. And then I bought this adorable little copper baking tin. It's a moon. I thought it would be so sweet for Halloween. Really for fall too, because you think of like the harvest moon, but I thought that would be so cute for Halloween. He had a son too, and he said he actually found them at different times, so I thought that was kind of neat. But I absolutely loved this. We're getting close to wrapping up on the haul, guys. Okay. The next couple of things I purchased are these adorable little scrubbers. They're really cute, and they were from, I don't know if I actually filmed this booth or not. Oh wait, here we go. I don't know if this is the name of her booth or not. Maybe it is. Addis L. Mercantile. I think it has to be. That has to be the name of her booth. But she had her own soaps, homemade body scrubs, homemade like dish detergent, and things like that. And she also had some vintage stuff, but also had some of these adorable utensils. So I wanted these to sit in my kitchen. So I purchased those. I just liked the wooden handle. And I just got a couple more things to show you. I didn't buy quite as much this time. But the next thing that oops, can't lose that. The next thing that I purchased is this group of feathers. They're so beautiful, and they're gonna be perfect for fall and for Halloween. And I wasn't really into the feather look, but after seeing it so much this weekend, and I saw Michelle had some at her house, I just had to get some. So I think these are gonna be gorgeous. I'm gonna tuck them up onto my mantle and in my other little vignettes that I have set up. Vignettes, that thing. Then, y'all know I've been looking for one of these forever. I purchased this chicken feeder, and it does not have, most of them have a piece of wire across the top, and this one does not. And I purchased this solely for the purpose of displaying my ironstone pieces. So that is gonna be gorgeous in my kitchen. A lot of people also put these outside and use them as planters, so that would be a super cute option as well. And the last thing I purchased from Vintage Market, or not Vintage Market. Lord, I'm throwing stuff, I'm calling it the wrong thing. Y'all I need to go take about a 3-day nap. The last thing I purchased from Vintage Pickin is this precious little golden book of hymns. So I just purchased at Vintage Market Days the Christmas Story version of the golden books, and then I found this adorable little hymnal book. So I bought it, and I think they're gonna be so cute displayed for Christmas. Oh, and I bought a t-shirt. Y'all know I have to buy a t-shirt everywhere I go. And it just says Vintage Pickin on there. So that is everything that I purchased this time. I could have bought so much more, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to pace myself. We still have Mitchell Market coming up on November I think November the 11th and 12th, or the 12th and 13th. I can't exactly remember, but it is Mitchell Market. It's that Friday and Saturday. I think it's the 12th and 13th of November, and it's in Oneonta, Alabama. I know Michelle with House of Five will be there, and several other cool vendors. We have another Angie Barnett barn sale coming up, and that's just like a local thing. And then we have another Market Days on the Farm coming up on the 13th in Clanton, Alabama. So I have got to pace myself. But I had such a good time. I just loved it. And like I said, I love getting ideas. And I was, like I said, so fortunate to meet some of our precious subscribers. I do want to talk about, his name is Johnny Elridge. And he was so sweet. He actually gifted me this precious book. It's called In 10 Seconds, Devotional Stories for Spiritual Growth. And he wrote this book himself. And here is his picture. I met him and his sweet wife, and they were such good Christian people. You know, certain people that you meet, you can just kind of feel the love of the Lord radiating off of them. And he was just so genuine, him and his wife, and just precious. And he gave me this, so thank you so much for giving me this. He also gave Penny and Kim a copy, and I'm so excited to read this. But they were precious people. And then I met another subscriber, and I believe it's Tina from Tennessee. If I'm saying your name, I know it starts with a T because you're from Tennessee, but I think it's Tina from Tennessee. But she was absolutely precious too. I just loved talking to her and meeting her, and she was so nice. And then I also met Jacob, who is one of our subscribers as well, and he is the one that has the grumpy goat. So, and there were a few others that messaged me that I did not get to meet because I didn't know they were there, but I will be finding them next time. So if I got to meet you, thank you so much for coming up and talking to me. And like I said, that is the whole purpose of this channel, is just to spread some joy and kindness and to spread the love of the Lord, because that's what we need more than anything right now. There's so much going on. There's so much going on in our families. There's so much heartache. But God is God, and just like we talked about in church this morning, He loves us. You know, the message was about how each and every one of us is special to God, and we are meaningful to Him, and He loves us. So no matter what the world tries to throw against us, no matter if the world tells us we're useless, we are validated. We are precious in God's eyes. And that just gave me such joy, because no matter what, no matter how many times I fail Him, He always picks me up and dusts me off. He loves me. He has joy in me. I am a joyous creation, and so are you. So you just get out there and be a joyous creation this week. You spread the love of God to somebody. You tell them how good He's been to you. And let's just continue to make a difference. And each little act of kindness is just like, it's a chain reaction. So it just keeps on going. So you never know what your act of kindness could do and what it could lead to down the road. But at the very end here, I'm going to just share a couple of little clips of our booth that we had at the Swedish Festival. I didn't get a lot of footage because I was so busy, but it was so much fun. And if you came out, thank you so much, because I got to meet some other precious subscribers. People came from Troy, Alabama, from Calera, from Birmingham, all over the place. So thank you so much. It just touched my heart more than you know. I got some precious gifts, and I was just so touched, and I thank you so much for coming. You just don't know how much that meant to me, and I love y'all, and y'all really touched my heart and made this girl feel special. And it's not about me though, it's about the Lord, but it warmed my heart. So thank you so much. But I'm just going to show you a few clips of that, and I'm going to just end the video with that. But I hope you're blessed, and I hope that everything goes better for you this week. We all are dealing with the same struggle. We're all in the same battle, and we're just trying to get to the finish line, which is get to heaven. So me and Buster love you, and we're praying for you, and we'll see you on the next video. Be blessed. Say bye, Buster. Bye. Have a good one, guys. See you next time. Bye.